Hello and welcome to Global Eye. Over the next 30 minutes, we put the spotlight on India's bilateral ties with the European Union. I'm Parikshit Luthra. In a bid to strengthen ties between India and the European Union, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in New Delhi today. In what is one of the largest delegations to come to India, 22 commissioners from the EU are part of the delegation led by the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen herself. This is the first trip of Europe by the college that took office in December and the first ever visit to India by the commissioners together. Indian officials said that this visit marked a significant phase in bilateral relations with the EU, as India and the European Union enter the third decade of their strategic partnership.
I believe this is a clarion call for all of us as we stand here in 2025 at another inflection point. We have all seen how countries are weaponizing their sources of strength against each other. We have seen a more aggressive posture from major powers, and of course the conflicts have destabilized entire regions. How countries, in particular in the Global South, are looking for alternatives to what the international system has offered them. And we have seen clear attempts to split off parts of the world into isolated fragments.
Let me take you through the key outcomes from the bilateral meeting. The meeting between the two nations set the ball rolling on an India-EU free trade agreement. Prime Minister Modi said that both sides were working on realizing the FTA by 2025 end. The visit saw extensive discussions between the two sides, with nearly 20 ministerial-level meetings held across different sectors. India and the European Union outlined a roadmap for collaboration in trade, technology, investment and innovation, with a key focus on agreements to enhance collaboration in semiconductors, artificial intelligence, high-performance computing and 6G as well. Both sides have also decided to initiate a dedicated space dialogue in a major move to boost global trade routes. Both nations have agreed to take concrete measures to advance the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. Plans for a green hydrogen forum were also announced, while joint research initiatives would be undertaken on electric vehicle batteries, marine plastics, green hydrogen. That's not all. India and the EU are strengthening their defense cooperation, especially in maritime security and the Indo-Pacific region. Welcoming the EU's decision to join the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative. Last but not the least, there was also an agreement on interoperability of DPI between Aadhaar and EU digital wallets.
EV बैटरीज, मरीन प्लास्टिक्स और ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन में जॉइंट रिसर्च किया जाएगा। साथ ही सस्टेनेबल अर्बन डेवलपमेंट पर हम अपने जॉइंट प्लान को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में इंडिया, मिडिल ईस्ट, यूरोप इकोनॉमिक कॉरिडोर यानी आईमेक, उसे आगे ले जाने के लिए ठोस कदम उठाए जाएंगे।
The Commissioner's visit comes at a time when the ties between EU and the United States are under a lot of pressure. US President Donald Trump has threatened 25% tariffs on the European Union. This comes after Trump claimed that the EU was formed to screw the US. The European Commission did not take this lying down. It shot back at the US, saying EU is the world's largest free trade market and has been a boon for the United States. To